If you don't already know me, I'm Blythe Stevens of A Blythe Coach, dance education and coaching to move through life with balance, grace, and power.
Now you can take some sun salutations. And again, since we're looking at the highest and best within each of us as an individual, we are not the same. I would like to encourage you to find your best, most appropriate sun salutations. So maybe you're already cringing thinking of sun salutation because your wrists and hands get a bit fussy, or maybe it's your shoulders, or perhaps you feel like you don't have the upper body strength required to flow slowly through a chaturanga dandasana. That's all fun. I'm going to give you some options now, and I hope you'll find your best sun salutation in this way. So the Surya Namaskara A, the first sun salutation, involves the following movements. We will first of all come up to standing, so toes under, and slowly roll up. And then find your way to the front or the top of your mat. We'll spread the toes long on the floor, bring the feet parallel underneath the hip joints. You can kind of find out where the hip joint is by flexing the hip. And then let the legs drop straight down from that position. First position of our sun salutation is mountain. So we'll inhale and bring the arms up over the side to the top, reaching up and possibly looking up. Your neck doesn't lump up, you do a little straight forward. But looking up does give it sort of an exalted feeling to the front. Then we'll bring the arms down through the center, through the undulating mudra, slicing down the center line to the front. Especially at the very beginning, but all throughout, I encourage you to softly bend the knees as we fold forward. So prioritize releasing the lower back and laying the upper body onto the thighs versus having straight legs and sort of being in a more hanging position. So this is a release forward into the forward fold. And this first time, we'll shake our head. No, yes. Shake the shoulder. Relaxing the upper body over the stability of the legs. Then also with bent knees, or perhaps they will come to straight eventually. It depends on the day. We'll lift up to a half back, a halfway position, or a flat back. The whole back will flatten, not half of it. And the hands can press into the top so the thighs and your hip joint to help us elongate from the crown of the head to the tail. So pulling those hips apart to create a long line, head to tail. So bending the knees can't help with that. And then release down. And then we'll roll all the way up to standing. No, we won't. Have a look. Release down, excuse me. We'll bring the hands to flat. Ooh, here's another place that's trouble for some people. Maybe even having some wrist issues. It is an option to use a block or a cushion or whatever adjustment you know to do, or to create fists. You can always come on top of this. Make sure you leave the thumbs, fingers and thumbs out. And you can step back to a plank with this as well. That helps straighten out the wrists. Otherwise, flat hands, letting the fingers spread wide and distributing the weight across the whole palm of the hand will help relieve that stress too. So stepping back right and left. Here's another option. So you have the hand option, now we have a leg option. In our plank, we're inflating, puffing up through the lower back, creating that long line through the spine and legs. But we can also do that once again on the knees, either with the toes tucked under or flat. That's an option for us to slowly lower down onto the belly. And another option is to bring our knees, our chest, and the chin to the floor all the way down. Like this. And then sink everything down to the floor. Another option would be more warmth, or really are feeling up for a challenge and you have Chaturanga Dandasana in your practice. So we go from our plank position, and our elbows will slide along our sides like grasshopper wings, legs to the floor. And we'll lift up into a cobra, the back hand directly to the shoulders. Pressing pubic bone and pelvis down into the floor. Elongating first through the spine. Pressing up and floating down like a wave. So we want to create a nice ripple and mobility in the spine through our cobra pose. Then we'll push again all the way up to our plank, or with the knees. Then plank. And then we'll send the hips up and back to our first downward dog of the day. I've shown in other videos how we can use a block and answer downward facing dog. So that could be a nice option here, although right now we're just going to be passing through in our Sun Salutations. Healing length from tailbone to head, and then also from heels to tailbone. Pressing the balls of the feet and the palms of the hand into the floor and away from one another as if we're drawing the yoga mat apart beneath us. Sending the tail and hips up to the side. Releasing through the head. And then we'll step back up to the top of the mat, either in 2 big steps, in several little steps, or in 1 big jump. So those options look like as follows. Multiple walks, bending the knees, allowing our feet to step between the hands. Good. Or 2 big steps up to the front of the spine. Or give yourself a little more juice. We can float or hop up to the front, releasing into our forward fold, elongating through our long flat back. Releasing to our forward fold, and then rolling all the way back up to standing, arms come over the head, and then down in front of us to our Anjali Mudra. Namaste. And we will greet ourselves in the standing position again, and acknowledge our choices which are in integrity with our state today and our efforts so far. So let's try the Surya Namaskara, Warrior 1, not Warrior 1. Let's try that Sun Salutation, that's Surya Namaskara A, on the other side. So you can do it all on one side, but I like to alternate right and left, just to create a little more balance between the sides of the body and connect perhaps the sides of the brain. So inhaling, arms come overhead to the top. Exhale, and knees softly fold forward. Inhale, long flat back. Unfold into the front. Exhale. Release. So I stepped back with the right foot before this, and we'll take the left, either on flat palms or fists, or you could actually go to the forearms as well if you want to keep the wrist completely out of it. To our plank or our knees, and then to the knees, chest, and chin, or shifting forward into our Chaturanga Dandasana. hands come underneath the shoulders, inhaling to our cobra. Exhale to the floor. Tucking the toes under again from the knees or all the way up to the plank. Sending the hips up to the back. And I'm going to bring my feet flat, left and right. Press away from the floor, lift up to find length. Then looking between the hands, I'll either take 2 big steps forward, several little steps walking, or 1 big jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And then roll the hips to the top. And exhale. Hands and feet back to the center. So now, just to get into the practice of it, finding the variations and modifications that suit you best, we'll go through the whole sequence on the right and left again. Inhaling to the top. Exhaling again in your own breathing pace as well to fold forward. Inhaling long, flat back, hands come to the top of the thighs. Or perhaps lower, right, fall. And fold, forward, fold. Inhale, step back. And lower. Inhale, cobra. Inhale to the top of our plank. Exhale, down to dog, right and left. Inhale forward. Step or jump forward, right and left. Right and left, and left. Inhale, long, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way to the top. And exhale. Inhale. Now, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, long, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, jump or step, left and right. Or multiple steps, do a plank. Alright, plank on the knees, inhale. Exhale to slowly lower down. And cobra. Exhale. Inhale for full length. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, sigh out. Inhale, stepping up to the front of the mat. To our flat back and exhale. Surya Namaskara is a wonderful start to a yoga practice or entire yoga practice in itself. So let's take a look at Surya Namaskara B, the second Sun Salutation series. It is as such more complex. It does also involve our Warrior One pose, which I talk about in more length in other videos, but I will speak a little bit about here as well. It changes from one side to the other within a sequence, and then we can also do the reverse. And there is more Chaturanga Dandasana flows. So those you should always take your own best version, whether that's knees, chest, and chin to the floor, or the high push-up being a half push-up on the knees, not quite a plank. And the wrist modifications that I mentioned for Sun Salutation
A. So you can have flat hands on the floor, or take fists to straighten out the wrist line, or as you are moving, go directly onto the forearms to take the pressure off the wrist. All good options. So we'll start at the top of the mat. Inhaling the arms over to the side, but this time actually not on the side. Come to the front of the mat. And as we inhale, the arms will come through the front and we'll sit back into our chair pose. So it might be helpful to start with our feet all the way together. Toes, big toes together, back of the heels slightly apart. And we'll sit back into our chair with a long spine from head to tail. Then we'll exhale and pull forward. Laying onto the thighs, inhale to our flat back, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, we'll step back right and left, or multiple steps, or hop are also good options. To our high or our low plank, which I mean here or here, or whichever wrist modification you have chosen. And here's our first chaturanga movement, which you can omit if it's not working for you, or adopt, modify, personalize. Inhale, we can have a cobra here, or we can continue curve, pressing up into an upward facing dog. That's an option. And we'll lift the hips up to the back, either rolling through or stepping through, right and left, to our downward facing dog. Long and light. With the next inhale, we'll let the right leg go long across the floor, then lift it up high to the back, keeping the hips parallel if possible. So flatten the pelvis. Two or three legs up, and then the knee will come toward the forehead, toward the chest, as we step forward between the hands. If the foot doesn't want to step all the way forward between the hands with that one step, no worries. You can also use the hand to bring it forward. We do want about a 90-degree angle here. So nice broad stance here. Then the back foot will rotate. So we're no longer on the toes, but flat on the foot, especially that outer edge of the foot, pressing, spiking into the floor at about a 45-degree angle towards the front left edge of our mat. And then we'll inhale and bring the body up, arms over the side. We're rolling up to our warrior one. Now, how wide your warrior one is totally customizable as well. For me, I'll bring it a little narrower so I can bring my hips around to face the front a little more, keeping the length of my spine. Sinking into my front leg. That's all right. Not about how it looks, but how it feels. Sensing that length from fingertips to heel. And then with exhale, we'll fold forward. Stepping back, we'll turn our back toes underneath us again to a lunge and bring that right leg back to our plank position or variation thereon. And more of our second chaturanga. Inhaling to cobra or upward dog. And exhaling. Pressing back to our downward dog. This time the left leg floats up in the back to three-legged dog. And that one tucks into chest. Forehead and steps forward. Or again, you can assist. Same left arm. So my left hand can bring the left foot forward, rotating the right foot flat to the 45-degree angle. Roll up. Do my warrior one on this side. Exhale, can come there, or also as we return to our plank, inhale here. Choose your proper variation on plank and on lower to the floor again. It could be straight down or knees, chest, and chin, and then knees. And then inhale to a cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale. Down facing dog. Inhale and walking to the front. Stepping, walking, or jumping. Forward, left and right. Inhale, back. Take a chair. And release. We'll go through the left side now. Maybe a little bit more, less explanation, more action. Inhale, chair. Exhale, move forward. Inhale, flat back. Halfway lift. Exhale, hold forward. Inhale, stepping left and right or jumping to our plank or variation. Exhale, lower and down. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, press back to downward dog. Left and right. Left leg's going first this time. Flying up to a warrior three-legged dog. And then tucking in and forward, roll into the spine. Step the left foot forward. Right foot comes up. Inhale, lower one. Exhale, release. Back toes come under. Inhale, high plank or low. Exhale, chaturanga or knees stretching. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale. Lift right. Inhale, right leg flies up this time. And right leg comes in towards the chest. Left leg's come, foot comes flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale. Left toes come under, high plank. And inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right, left. Inhale, up to the top of the mat. Step, walk, or jump forward. Right, left. Inhale, flat back. Release and move forward. Inhale, chair. And inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Halfway lift and release. Exhale. Inhale, step back right and left. Or of course you can hop to your plank, high or high. Exhale to release to the floor. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, push the hips up into the back. Right and left into our downward dog. Inhale, fly the right leg up. Exhale, fold it into the chest and step forward. Back foot comes flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga or flow to the floor. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, rolling back. Left and right. Inhale, left leg floating up. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose and forward. Inhale, flatten back leg, roll it up. Warrior one. Exhale, release down, hands flat. Or fist, step back. Inhale, coming forward and up. Exhale. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale. Gently down. Inhale, looking forward, walking or stepping to the front of the mat. Exhale, inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. And exhale. Last Surya Namaskara A B. Or can we rest on the floor and I'll meet you there. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, step or jump, left, right. To plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, over. Exhale. Left, right. Inhale, lift the left leg to three-legged dog. Exhale, fold the knee in. And step forward. Flatten back with the foot. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, and return to the mat. Inhale, toes tucked under, step back, half length. Exhale, forward. Inhale, over upward dog. Exhale. Inhale, right leg floats up. Exhale, knee to chest, forward. Rotate the back foot, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, release to the floor, hands flat, inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, over upper dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Inhale, looking and stepping forward. Flat back. Release. Shake. And release. Wonderful. I acknowledge you for all the effort and commitment to making those healthy choices for your Sun Salutation. Thank you so much. I will see you next time, and let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, have a wonderful day.